Some people believe that today will bring on the end of the world. 89-year-old Harold Camping predicted that today would be Judgment Day, but so far there have been no terrible earthquakes or other catastrophes in time zones ahead of the U.S. University of Pennsylvania professor Anthea Butler is an expert on rapture theories, and she joins us from Philadelphia. Though you are smiling today, I'm happy to say, so I don't think you think the end of the world's coming in the next few hours, right?
I don't think so, Alex. You know, I woke up from a peaceful sleep last night and nothing happened, you know?
Exactly. But can you explain, Anthea, what this group is saying about the end of the world and why?
Certainly. What they believe about the end of the world is this. Harold Camping did some calculations. He did this once back in 1994. It didn't work. He recalculated and said the date was May 21st, 2011, that the rapture would happen at 6 p.m. in every time zone. And so far, we've passed a few time zones with 6 p.m., and it hasn't happened.
Okay. Why do you think people are so fascinated by this? And why, when I was describing him earlier, do people give this man money that makes him the head of a multi-million-dollar group here?
Well, I think in part people are really great Christian believers. In other words, they just think that, you know, Jesus is going to come back, they're going to be raptured. The rapture is something that is, you know, not even 150 years old in terms of people coming up with this idea. And then to give away all of your things, to sell things. I've seen people who get, you know, use their retirement funds for this. I know, it's really crazy. But I think they want to get away from things that are troubling in the world. If they think that Jesus is going to come back and that they can get taken up before things get really bad, then it makes it easier to deal with life. But it's escapism in a way. Oh,
yeah, but then there are those folks who might go and quit their jobs. I mean, you read about that, and then, hey, hello, come Monday morning, you've got nowhere to go.
Exactly.
I mean, I guess, I'm curious, has anyone ever looked into this Harold Camping and figured out what he's doing with his money during all this? I mean, is he fine and dandy to survive come Monday morning?
Yes, I hear that he has about $73 million left over, and that this family radio stations have been making a lot of money, and people have donated their money to him, and he says he's going to be gone. So I'm wondering where the money's going to go, or if he's going to be around to spend it on Monday morning. I have to say, I think, you know, he seems like he's sincere, but this sounds like a little bit of hucksterism to me.
Well, yeah, gosh, me too. Especially from the fact that he predicted this once before, as you were talking about, Anthea, you know, fail. Coming back today, come on, let's call it out, fail. I mean, the place where we have already reached that 6 p.m. mark. I mean, it's over and done with, and they're fine and dandy. Do you think he would come back and try to predict another one?
Well, I do, in part because it didn't deter him the first time from being wrong, and he'll just say he was wrong again. Now, you know, they say a little saying, once fool me once, shame on them, second time shame on me. So I think anybody who follows him from this point just has to be ready to get duped. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Well, without completely bashing on this guy, is there anything that Harold Camping puts out there that you find to be credible and that if people follow it will enhance their lives?
Well, let me put it like this. I think as a student of religion, no. As a way to help people with their lives and to help them think that, you know, maybe you want to live each day as though today could be the last, I think that's a good thing for anybody, that they live their life to the fullest. But I don't think that there's anything inherently that Harold Camping is teaching right now that's beneficial to Christians or non-Christians alike with his look at Scripture.
Yeah, I don't know. I got that live your life to the fullest every day from my parents, so I didn't have to pay them for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Anthea Butler, good to talk with you. Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you.
There was an event in Palo